All right. Welcome back to Dreamwalker. It's been a while. We had to take a bit of time off for Christmas, New Year's, all that kind of stuff. So, has been a little bit, but we're back now, and all that stuff is pretty understandable. Gets busy around the holidays, so I expected to have to reschedule some stuff. Um, but it's good to be back. I don't think we have any other bookkeeping, so we'll get into it. Get started. Previously on, it's been a little while, so let's cover it. The party, who are delving into the dreamscape of a young girl who's possessed by a demon from the infernal circle of Zemeral, known for their nightmare. Those demons. Party have made their way through multiple levels of dreams, from more fairy tale esque landscapes to now the deepest layer, the nightmare itself. And so, upon progressing into the nightmare now, they've begun to find that this landscape is crumbling and falling apart around them. Likewise, a lot of the denizens of this dreamscape are similarly withering away, nothing but bone. Now, in this part of the dream, they can see this massive cloud of miasma that is consuming the land slowly from the north. And they believe that what they're looking for, the demon itself, lies beyond that cloud of miasma. Fortunately for them, the seems to be devouring any who enter it, erasing them completely. So, the party must find a way to ward off the miasma long enough to find the demon. And they were given some advice by someone in town, one of these skeletons that was withering away in the town of Virtue's Last Stand, who advised them that there was once a lantern that was said to ward off the miasma, but he was not quite sure what had happened to it. It was lost to time. But he advised them to talk to the mad woman in the woods for more information, as she might know. And so, on the last session, the party made their way into the woods where they found lots of roaming, insane, and almost feral skeletons who would attack on sight. But they managed to stealth their way around those skeletons and find the old chapel where the mad woman was said to reside. And upon entering, they found the mad woman far more human than anyone else they'd seen on this layer of the dream. But she was dancing with a skeletal companion, an endless waltz that seemed to have been going on for a year, even. And after asking her about the lantern they were seeking, she told them that there was once a lord of this area, of this land, who was tasked with acting as steward over not only the land but the lantern itself. But she said that that lord had long since retreated and abandoned everyone, retreating to his fort to the north, known as the Errant Fort. And after having a dance contest with the waltzing lady and her skeletal companion, um, they decided to depart, making sure to take a stop along the way to try and find an oak tree, said to be one of the last remaining trees that hadn't been eaten away at by the miasma. On behalf of, they were looking for it on behalf of a uh, a little walnut sprite named Walter, who they thoroughly confused and basically gaslit. Um, but they still wanted to look out for that tree, as it was said to be the one of the last nesting grounds. Though he didn't specify for what kind of creature. The party assumed birds, but as they arrived, they found something else entirely. But they also fought a giant tree on their way. And Bay is naked. I guess I should add that. Contact.
Faye is butt cheek naked.
They fought a giant tree that was throwing rotten poison apples at them, and covering them in poisonous goo that was doing damage over time. And so they solved that problem by removing the clothes that it had splashed on, and then subsequently forgot to put those clothes back on.
They're yucky. I gotta wash them.
Indeed. So yeah, Bay is still naked. Just for your guys' context, Roll20 did some updates. They've added windows and doors, which I'm not going to be using. But the update, the update has made Roll20 lag if I have two windows of it open. Which I use for streaming. Because I need to capture one part of one window and one part of the other window. Without having to change tabs. So that means that the chat can no longer see what you guys type in the chat on the right side there. Just for the time being, until I am able to figure out why it's lagging. So they can't see that part. So just if you're RPing in the chat, just know that they can't see it, and we'll have to say it out loud.
That's where my funny ha-has start without me having to talk over people.
But you can still type them, but they just won't be able to see
Well, no,
it.
guys. It's gonna be an inside joke now.
It'll be an inside joke, yeah. I might come up with another solution for it. It might fix itself. It's hard to say, but for the time being, there's going to be no chat. Just so you're aware, if you're typing, they can't see it. All right. So let's get started. Get back into it. I did a longer recap just so that we could all be set on what happened. So let's get in. So I moved things around on the stream setup too, so that it wasn't just like a bunch of empty space. Alrighty. So as you leave the clearing where you fought the giant rotten wood tree and delve deeper, heading west through the forest, you eventually see that clearing, shining in between the old withered trunks of the other tree. You can see these bright golden leaves and a sturdy oak trunk. Right, almost gives off light in comparison to the gloomy surroundings. But as you make your way into the clearing where the great oak stands, you can see right at the base of the tree, nestled among the roots, a nest made of old straw, twigs, and branches. And nestled in the nest are a bunch of tiny dragons, tiny for a dragon. They're about the size of maybe like a Doberman. They're sort of dog size, large dog size dragons.
These dragons are bigger than me. These dragons are gonna be bigger than me.
They would indeed be a little bit large for Bay. But Bay, you made your way out into the clearing kind of ahead of everybody. And so as you walk out towards the dragon, you can actually see them all kind of turn towards you in unison. aware of your presence, since I don't think you're trying to be stealthy.
Definitely not. I ran up saying, "Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!"
So as the dragons spin around, they all kind of bristle up like perhaps a cat might,
Oh, oh,
crouching down, clearly wary of your presence. What do you do?
oh my goodness. Um. Oh, oh. Can I use my speech of the woods and be like, "Hello, babies. Y'all are so cute and handsome or pretty, whichever one y'all prefer. Hello." I ain't moving any closer. I'll take that stand up as a back the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah, you could give that a shot. You attempt to communicate with them. I would say it's stretching it a little bit.
It's definitely
So
stretching.
so
It's
make
definitely
make make an animal handling as well to help with that. Yeah, with those
stretching.
combined abilities, with a good roll and that kind of natural inclination that you already have, um, you kind of uh, present yourself in a non-threatening way, and you see them sort of still slightly wary, but you see them relax. They're no longer tensed up, backs arched and bristling, ready to pounce on you.
Oh,
Uh, so as they relax, what do you do?
oh. Uh, uh, I'm gonna give a quick look back to my party. I'm gonna look at them and be like, can my friend step closer? Can my friend see you guys better? I'm gonna give them little puppy dog eyes.
The dragons don't say anything. They seem to be incapable of speech. Um,
Oh,
but they don't bristle up again. They just kind of stay as they are.
alright, I'm gonna head to the party and be like, guys, come over. But be gentle, they're just babies. They're just babies.
What if the mom comes?
Yeah, I gotta kind of look into the nest, and maybe I can figure out if there is a mama. I'm gonna assume they are. The little dragons, they don't look like malnourished or anything, do they?
Um, they don't look like they're dying, but they are a little. Actually, hmm,
Uh-oh.
make a medicine.
Alright, alright, alright. How's my medicine?
It's not going to be a particularly hard check, but you might as well roll for it since you got medicine.
Ooh, I got 7.
It's hard to say if they're sick of anything, but you would judge that they look perhaps a little thin purely on the fact that some of the skin looks a little loose. That's about
Okay.
it.
I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm just gonna take calm little steps. I'm gonna make eye contact with each if I can, give a little bow as I'm walking towards the nesting area. And at the first sign of, hey, back up, I'm gonna stop.
But they don't seem to react negatively towards you approaching. They just kind of all keep an eye on you as you walk up.
Look over, I'm making sure I do a little bow. Hello, hello. Look in the nest. Is there any like bones or anything in the nest? Anything that says like, oh, they've eaten recently?
You don't see any bones, no.
Oof. Oof. You know what? They might just swallow whole. Look at the size of them. They could swallow me whole. Okay. Hmm. Well, I don't want to kidnap children if there's a mother, but I'm all for kidnapping children if there's not a mother. Y'all with me?
What are we gonna do with them?
I don't know, man. Look at them. They're cool. Look at them.
I
What do you
mean,
mean?
See, this is the one question that should have been asked in Whisper in the Woods.
That one did not. That was a power struggle.
What do we do after we kidnap? That was the question that was never asked.
We never got the chance. You know what? I'm finally gonna try to. I'm gonna try to pet one. I'm gonna have my hand out towards this one, and I'm just gonna get close enough that if it wants to, it can sniff me. It can come towards me, but I ain't touching it on my own.
Yeah, you can make one more animal handling, and there's a bit more information I can give you as well.
Okay,
If you
let's
roll
see.
good.
Come on, be good, be good. 18.
All right, with an 18, you estimate you're not super familiar with dragons themselves. You've seen drawings of them and heard stories about them, but perhaps not hyper familiar with actual dragons.
Yeah, I
But you
usually deal
estimate
with sheep.
But you estimate maybe by the body proportions, just in comparison to other animals, that the four of these are in fact babies.
These are definitely babies. Hmm. Guys, they look a little hungry. I don't know. There's no bones in here, but like I said, I've never seen a dragon. I don't know if they eat it whole. I don't know if Mama comes to bring them food like birds. I ain't
Wait,
too sure.
I still have the frog leg in my backpack. It's probably not enough to feed all of them, but
Oh,
maybe we
I
can.
I have good berries. They can each have a good berry each. I have
Oh,
good
yeah.
berries.
There's an idea.
I'm gonna test the good berry on this one to see. I'm gonna bring two good berries out. I'm gonna pop one in my mouth and I'm gonna try to hand the other one to this one. Like, you want
Okay.
a good berry?
Yeah,
They
heal one
yummy.
of your hit points as you do that. 'Cause some of you guys are kind of beat up.
Oh, we are definitely beat up.
Um, so yeah, you pop one of the berries into your mouth, and then you kind of hold the other out towards the dragon that's sitting in the nest, and it kind of sniffs at it warily for a moment, and then snaps it up out of your hand, and as it bites down, kind of sends juices flowing
Oh,
across its mouth.
you are beautiful. Eat 'em, bitches. Sorry, I didn't know that was there.
Chat can't see it, but yeah, there was the custom text on your good berry. I
Eat 'em,
didn't even know
bitches.
you guys could do
I didn't know
that.
I could either. I forgot I did that. Alright,
Alright.
then I'm gonna turn around. If any of them looking at me, I'm gonna toss a good berry. I'm gonna see if they can catch that shit. Toss, toss. You, I'll just hand it to. Boop. There you go.
Yeah,
Take the good berry.
they kind of snap them deftly out of the air and bite down on them. You see them kind of chew for a moment, and their eyes kind of light up with
Oh, what good babies!
excitement.
What good babies! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pet it. I'm gonna pet him. Feel like we made a connection. You looks like you're smiling.
They allow you to pet them.
Oh my goodness. Bay's on a freaking. She is on cloud 9. With her naked ass body. Oh no, the children are seeing boobies. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Oh
They're
my
too.
goodness.
It's fine.
They're
That's
animals.
all
They
they
don't know,
know.
right? Like, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
they're
they don't
always
know.
naked.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels wonderful. Are there any? I was going to be like footprints of them. Are there any like bigger footprints? I'm looking at the trees. Are there trees kind of semi-destroyed? That makes me think, oh, there might be a bigger one of y'all around.
The four of you kind of look around the clearing as you stand there, looking for larger footprints or broken branches of trees or even damaged tree trunk scratched by larger scales, but you don't find any evidence of any of that. No large footprints, only small ones that match the babies.
Does anybody know anything about dragons? Do they leave their children when they're born? I'm risking it. I'm gonna.
If you
I'm
want
risking it.
information on that, you can make a history check there, or one of you can, since you posed the question out loud.
I'm
+1
gonna.
for history. I don't know if anyone
Is anyone
more.
intelligent? Who's
Anyone
I
smart?
intelligent?
have a
Yeah.
Read
0.
books.
I have read 3 books. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna
Go
give
for
it a
it.
shot.
Might as well.
I'm more
Yeah.
wisdom. Oh,
Very
19. Never mind.
Not bad.
Smart.
Yeah, you think back into the books you've read on kind of animal physiology, and you remember once flipping through a book on kind of larger reptilians, and they included some information on dragons. Larger dragons, kind of the ones that would be capable of speech bay, they do leave their babies pretty early, to kind of develop for themselves. That is kind of their culture. But as you kind of think back to that dragon history, you start to get the feeling that maybe these are not that type of dragon. clearly evidenced by the fact that they don't have those large kind of scaled wings with claws and talons. Instead, they have fairy wings.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like I feel like posing a question to kidnap the children.
I kind of would feel bad taking them into the death fog.
No.
that
It
is
was gonna give them
happening north of here.
character. It's gonna give them character. They're gonna be they're gonna be brave. And if they don't make it, we know they were not strong enough. Survival of the fittest out here. This do be a dream though.
I'm just trying to say you will probably have to say goodbye to that dragon at some point.
I would have to. I'm just gonna ask him. I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask the dragon. I'm already thinking of names for you. I'm gonna ask you before I decide on one, and my heart gets broken. I guess I'm gonna look up at my baby dragon with fairy wings and say, "Oh, we're gonna go on a little adventure. Would you like to join us?"
It cocks its head to the side, just not understanding a word you said.
Oh, I'll do hands. I'll point at me. Hand up. I'll point at the dragon. Hand up. I put the hands together. I move them to the side, and I'm like, you get it? Yes.
It still kind of just gives you that quizzical look. It's
Like,
whatever
what the fuck is wrong with this lady?
whatever you're saying isn't really getting through. The meaning of the words or the intention behind them isn't getting through. To combine into your history check, unless you were speaking Draconic, these dragons, as kind of lower dragons, if one could consider them that, they can understand Draconic but can't speak it. So they would be, unless you're speaking Draconic, they will not understand you.
Oh, God, gosh, dang it, diggity darn it. Anybody speak dragon here?
No.
Oh shit.
No.
No.
It will only be a dream.
If we had an orc, I could speak orc.
Speak orc. Alright. I'm gonna sadly look at the thing. I'm gonna give it a little pet. I'm gonna say, alright, well, let me just take a look around real fast. Let me just make sure.
Dragons are magic, right?
I'm pretty sure they're magic. I think they're magic.
Most of them have some form of magic.
I guess Irving has been kind of like looking over this little dude over here. Like, can I make like an Arcana check to kind of see what kind of dragon these are?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
All right, with a 22, you combine the knowledge that Bay is kind of spewing from the books that she read, with just kind of an innate sense of magical organism, and determine that they are most likely fairy dragons.
Who would have thunk it?
Oh.
Perhaps the obvious conclusion, but it's good to have confirmation.
Ooh.
Wonder why you're all alive and not dead like everything else in this forest.
That is a good point.
'Cause they
Yeah.
magical, man. And they got a beautiful tree. Maybe we should look at the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a sixth
Maybe-
sensation. Maybe the tree is something.
One of you can nature check the tree if that's what you're trying to determine.
I don't know anything about dragons, but I do know things about trees. So not a lot of things about trees, as it turns out.
Trees have leaf tree.
Yeah, I would say
See
Irving,
yellow.
the tree itself is a bit of a riddle. You can't really see any particular reason why it would be so healthy and so vital in comparison to the other ones. The other ones look like they've almost completely withered away. Their trunks are malformed and spindly. But this one looks robust and healthy. Though you can see that it occasionally will drop leaves as though it's slowly wilting. But other than that, you can't estimate any particular reason or type of tree that it is. But certainly seems to be remarkable in compared to the other one.
Is one of the leaves on the ground that I can pick up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
I'm gonna pick up that leaf.
Yeah, as you're picking up one of the leaves off the ground, it's just slowly like withering away and dying in your hand
Oh my god.
until it's like hard and crunchy, and then it just turns to dust.
I'm gonna look at Irving and be like, you saw that too, right? You saw that?
Ugh. I
Oh.
don't think that's normal tree behavior.
That is definitely not normal tree. I
But
need
you-
to get a closer look.
But you look around at the other leaves, and as they drop, it still occurs on the ones that touch the ground. It's not something particular to just you touching it.
Oh, thank Lord. I was like, oh fuck, I got evil in me. Yeah, I'm gonna get all up in this tree. I'm gonna snort the tree. I'm gonna lick the tree. I'm gonna molest the tree a little bit. I'm gonna get all the information I can about this tree. And I'm gonna tell Irving all of this, how everything is going. I'm like, you ever seen something like this? You ever? What if it could be like this? And what if it's like, oh, it could be a little mixture. It could be like a crossbreed of some trees. They got some magic flowing in from the world. And will this be able to give her advantage on nature check?
We're gonna keep using the nature check, just so that we're not endlessly
alright.
re-rolling just to try to get better results.
Roll.
So we'll keep that nature check just to keep it consistent. But you climb up parts of the tree, and from up within the branches, there doesn't appear to be anything that different.
This tree has stumped me. I'm not nature. I'm animal. I'm an animal druid. This ain't my forte. I'm
The
gonna
leaves
slide down
still die if we pluck them right from the branches?
I'm gonna slap Irving before he can do it. No, it's a tree. It's a living thing. You're trying to. What if I take your eyelash and I just rip it out real fast for you? How would that feel, huh? Would you like that?
I mean, you're the one on the tree naked right now. I don't know if you have.
Tree should feel blessed. I have
Uh,
blessed this tree with my naked body. I got splinters on my nipples now. All right, I gotta pull these out.
yeah, I don't think pulling a leaf is gonna hurt it much.
Yank it, but I'm not gonna watch. So I'm gonna say I don't see it. It's not my thing.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Yeah, as you pluck a leaf from the tree, it does indeed wither and die as soon as it's separated from the branch.
Look.
I'm just gonna get down on the ground and start looking around at these roots to try to figure out if it's like maybe it's like not the leaves or the branches. Maybe it's something down here.
Probably miasma coming and killing the land. This is just
Yeah, but
magic.
all these over here are just
They ain't special trees.
timber. Firewood.
Could it be something inside of the tree?
Oh, you better
Let's
stack
chop
the
it down
tree.
and find
Let's
Yeah,
chop
bird
a branch
glitter.
off.
it. Hey, look, what's that axe that dude just holding?
Oh my goodness.
So what are you up to now? Just you making a roll or what's going on?
Oh, me?
Irving or Nightshade or whoever won. You guys said you were looking at kind of the roots. Is there like a roll that you want to do, or is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
I don't know. Maybe like maybe there's something on the ground, like some sort of other plant around the roots, or like liquid or something. I really have no idea.
Okay. One of you can make investigation with advantage since you're both doing it.
I have a like kind of okay investigation, like +1. But you?
I have a
-1.
+0.
Oh, well,
All right, Irving, roll with advantage.
there we go.
An 8 and an 18. So with the 18, as the two of you are looking around, you kind of both come to the same conclusion. You kind of do it. You each do kind of a half circle around the tree and then back. And as you run back into each other, um, you both come to the conclusion that the grass around where the roots are kind of burrowing into the land, even the grass around it looks healthier in comparison to the kind of gloomy, withered grass throughout the rest of the forest. And so, as you kind of, with an 18, I'll say, as you guys kind of look around, you come to the conclusion that whatever this tree is, it is kind of the last thing nourishing the forest. So it's giving back to the land too.
Well, I'm stumped.
But I'm s- yeah, I I got nothing.
Big brain time.
Is there a way to check if there's any energy or something flowing inside of the tree without physically hurting it?
Mm.
That
Maybe
would
just,
have
like,
been
tap on
that would have been
twigs.
something that your nature roll could have told you, but we didn't roll very high on that.
Mm, mm-mm. Snap a twig off. I want to see the inside juices.
Right.
Well,
Irving's gonna
I
reach
thought
up
you
and
said you did.
Hey, more thought went into this, and I said, I'm an animal person.
It's revenge for the splinters.
So what are you guys doing?
Mm-mm.
snapping a little twig off of here and seeing if there's anything inside the wood.
Yeah, the moment you snap off the twig, all the dragons spin around and growl at you.
Oh,
Because you shouldn't have done that.
They're kind of back.
you told me to.
They're
I
back
didn't
into
say
that
shit.
kind of that bristled, arched posture.
Oh, put my arms up. I'm saying, oh,
Dragons.
So they must be
Dragons.
protecting the tree.
sorry. I put a hand on heart. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm doing a little bow again. Sorry. I'm gonna grab Irving. I'm like, yeet Irving over. I'm like, stay away from the tree now.
Yeah, but you kind of
Let's go.
position yourself
We
in
got
between the
time.
closest dragon and Irving. And they
Sorry
kind
about
of
that, friend.
they don't lunge at you, but they're still kind of not happy about what occurred.
Walk away. Keep walking, Irving. Push. Keep walking. We have upset them today. We'll look back at all of them, like, I'm so sorry. I'm bowing to all of them again. Put the hands up. We'll point at tree. I'm gonna point at us. We'll be like, no, thank you, tree. We ain't gonna touch it no more.
They still
All
watch you warily.
Definitely still watching. All right. Well, I don't think we should steal the baby dragons. I think they have a job to do, and they're very serious about that job. I'm confuzzled by the tree.
Interesting. I wonder, does that mean that there's like adult dragons in this place?
There at least had to be one or two at some point.
I hope we don't run into them. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
scary.
It'll be fun. Look, they got little beautiful fairy wings, you know. It's not. Huh. Can I say hello in Sylvian to see if they respond to that?
You can try.
I'm gonna try. Hello. Sorry about the tree.
They still stare at you in confusion, but
Ah,
they're kind of a little more wary about it this time.
draconic only. Understandable. Alright, guys, well, I'm stumped. I'm thinking if anything, Mad Woman is still close by. We can, if anything, stop by her and be like, hey, are you aware there's like fairy dragons here? Check
Yeah.
for a tree. Although she hasn't been out in how many years? Like 2,000 years she hasn't left her freaking cathedral?
I mean, maybe if we're lucky, she speaks Draconian.
Oh. She wouldn't be able to come with us. She hasn't left for two. She's dancing. We'd have to try to persuade her ass to come with us.
Or we can persuade a dragon to come with us.
Persuade. I don't know. We just broke a
Oh.
tree branch. They seem kind of angry with us. And I can't speak to them to ask them to come.
I could dingle my frog leg like a carrot on a stick.
Oh my god. What do I know about Draconic? What do I know about Draconic? I don't know shit about Draconic. Oh no! I closed something.
Yeah, I guess maybe we should just ask her for what she knows. And then go from there.
Yeah, I'm stumped, guys. I'm waiting for my.
So what
Oh
would you
my
like to do now? What's
I
your
can
core?
ask her. Maybe we'll find out something more about this at the fort.
Ooh, you know
find out
what?
more from here.
Oh, that's true.
We might find
Yeah.
more out. If anything, we still gotta pass by. If we don't learn anything at the fort, we still gotta pass by the Mad Woman. So, fort. Stop by at the dragons again if we learned anything. If not, Mad Woman. If not, go back to the dragons.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, well, with one final. I'm so sorry we hurt the tree. Bow. I'm gonna do a friendly wave. I feel like waving is a every language type thing, so they know.
Yeah, they kind of watch you as you leave the clearing. As you get further from them, they begin to kind of relax a little bit more.
I'm gonna send each one a kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. All right, let's go. Phew.
Very well. Now we might as well get this loading. Let's go here.
It's time. All right, there are dragons somewhere in here.
So that'd be about here. Kind of, you guys reached the furthest edge
Nice,
as you
nice,
traveled.
nice.
So you took the path south to Witchwood Chapel, and then went further west, bought a tree about here, and then had the choice to go north or west and chose west. So now you're kind of walking your way back. And you want to instead turn north and go to the Errant Fort, correct?
Oh, guys, I need to take a little nappy before we start storming into a fort. My bones
Yeah,
hurt. I need to take a little rest.
same.
Yeah, same. Not
Yeah,
looking too
I'm,
hot.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Like, I won't
everybody's a
go
little
sleep
beat
with the
up.
dragons. Like, I won't go sleep back with the dragons. I feel safe there.
Gotta sleep with one eye open.
Nah. I trust them. I trust them. Just no one start hitting the tree in their sleep and we'll be fine.
So would you like to short rest or long rest, and where would you like to do it?
What all am I missing? I'm gonna need to long rest. I gotta get a couple of my druid stuff back.
Yeah, I'm all out of spell
Yeah.
slots.
Alright, long
Yeah.
rest it is. Where we want to nap at, guys? We just want to set up camp as we exit the little dragon den area. There's a poisonous tree, though.
Maybe we take our chances with the dragons?
Yeah, you could
I
nap
don't
in.
know.
You could sleep in the dragon clearing. You could sleep in the clearing where the dead rottenwood is. You could try to walk back to the chapel. You could just sleep in the forest in general. You could try to make your way closer to the errant fort and sleep there if you wanted. It's up to you guys. You have some options.
Yeah, I think out of all of our options, I trust the dragons the most.
Same.
Not assault us.
I was gonna say, if anything comes up, the dragons will be the first ones to hear it.
Yeah, that, and it doesn't seem like they want to hurt us unless we hurt the tree, so...
Yeah. It seems like they are protectors. They are protectors
Yeah.
of the tree, it seems. So we will respect, take a little nappy nap, tell them how beautiful the tree is and what a great job they're doing, and then we're leaving. And with that, I'm gonna take my long rest.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, when you set up camp in the dragon clearing, do you do it kind of off to the side or near the dragons or what?
I'd leave 2 bay lengths away from the dragons.
Very well.
Yeah, I'll like close-ish to the dragons. Like fairly decently close.
Close, but not close enough to make them be like, what the hell is y'all's problem?
Yeah, exactly. 2
Personal
base
space.
length.
All right. So you guys set up a makeshift camp in the woods and do your best to get some sleep. You guys can long rest on your character sheet. And as you guys drift off, it seems that perhaps your choice of a resting area was indeed a good one. Because as you guys sleep, you don't hear the rattling of armor or those skeletons approach anywhere near this clearing. They seem to steer clear of it.
Nice.
And so you spend some time sleeping, but there's no sun to wake you up. No rising of the sun, and so you all just kind of awake as you do naturally once you've had enough rest and are ready to resume your travel. So make sure that you long rested on your character sheet.
Ugh, gotta do my morning stretches. It's better when you're nude to do this. It opens all the pores.
Yeah. Did you want to spend like an hour before you went to sleep cleaning your clothes, or
Can I clean my clothes? Is that
you could
how am I
try
cleaning these clothes? Oh,
without like
oh.
a full water source? It'd be a little bit hard, but
I'm
unless
gonna
somebody
attempt.
has a spell that
I'm
can,
gonna attempt.
can do something.
You're on your own, bud.
Where's Wits when I need him?
So yeah, you can kind of do your best. I think you could get kind of a decent amount of it off. It's not like good as new, but
I
it
want a sniff test.
doesn't look awful. Still
How does
smells a
it
bit
smell?
kind of sickly sweet, like
Hmm.
apples that are a little too ripe.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind smelling like that. I can handle. Faye is no longer naked. She's scrubbing the fuck out of her clothes.
Very well. So you pull your clothing back on.
I'm doing my morning yoga naked before anything, though.
Okay. Very well.
Good for the pores.
And unless anybody has anything else they want to do before you set off for the day, you can resume your travel. Any spell casts or other things that you want to do at the beginning of the day?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Very well.
Nice.
All right. So, with your things gathered up from your makeshift camp and Bay's clothing returned to its proper place, um, you set out. And I believe you haven't changed your mind, so destination is the errant port?
Yes.
Very well. Let me just, I forgot to copy you guys this session, so let me you all from the dragon area. And copy. Alright. So, you wander your way through the forest to the north, and as you travel, you don't encounter any of those roaming armored skeletons. So perhaps not only do they steer clear of that Great Oak clearing, but they seem to avoid the errant port as well. And so as you travel, it's relatively uneventful. But soon you reach sort of a tree line, an ending to a lot of the clumped up, withered trees. And see, stretching up above them, a fortress.
Oh, um. Wow. Doesn't the world just make you feel small sometimes?
The walls of the fortress stretch high up above you, and across from you, on the far end of a rather rickety-looking bridge that looks perhaps hastily constructed, are two heavy-looking stone doors.
Oh, this ain't it.
Can't think this kid was afraid of heights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not feeling this bridge, guys.
Phew, phew, phew. Did I live?
You did.
Oh!
Each step you took across that bridge, you could kind of hear it creak and groan a little bit, but it held your weight.
I say keep calm, fast, steady foot beats against the wood, guys. Just don't stop to look down.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking at the door, see if it's just a simple door. Can I just open it?
They're very elaborately carved stone doors. They look incredibly heavy, and they're emblazoned with symbols of bats.
Of bats?
Yeah, bats.
Oh, I don't trust those. They cute, but damn, are they evil?
There is sort of a large, heavy ring on either door, kind of a knocker.
Now, guys, I'm gonna assume this door opens towards us, and if that's the case, we have to get back on the bridge.
There's also
We'll be
land to the
fine this
sides, though, isn't there?
But it's gonna open. How you gonna get? How you gonna like squeeze your body underneath? What? That's what I said.
Maybe we should all go back across the bridge except for one of us?
Probably.
That
Yeah.
way the bridge can support all of our weight? Or just one person's weight?
Okay, first let's see how to open the door. Give it, dude. Give it a pull. You strong.
Right.
To open it all the way
give it-
though. I'm holding on to the doors.
I give it a little tug.
Yeah, so the part that you'd have to tug by is kind of like that large ring that acts as both handle and something to knock with. But as you kind of pull at it, the door does not seem to want to budge.
Oh,
He's locked.
maybe knock. You know, we're trying to break in and enter. Maybe we should knock.
But if we knock and the door opens, Shouldn't we just have one person over here?
If the door opens, TV cut.
Ah. Go ahead. Everyone get in position.
Okay.
But I thought you said that if we went over there, then
Yeah, they're gonna have to close it so I can come back over again. I just want to see if the knock will do anything.
Well, I'll talk to them. Maybe they'll be like, "Who is it?" And then we can talk to
Yeah.
them through the door.
Please don't murder us.
Yeah, like
Maybe
they'll know that their door
okay.
is in like
Wait.
unfortunate position. All right,
We friends.
I do a big ol' knock.
You ready to jump on that bridge, Duja?
You lift
okay.
the stone ring, and then kind of let it fall to a resounding, echoing knock. And you do that a couple times, and then wait. And there's silence for a moment, and then suddenly, kind of dust spills out from the crack in between the two doors, and with a kind of screeching groan, the two doors begin to open towards you, Dija.
Ah, fucking knew it.
This is why I suggested we all go across the bridge.
To be honest, I didn't think they would open the door so willingly. I thought it'd be like a little head poke out, you know? I didn't think they just gonna let us in.
Wait, don't open it all the way. If you're in there, don't open it all the way.
The door continues to move.
Oh!
It's the crack.
How much,
please.
how much time we got? Can I run it?
Hey,
Um,
hey, can you hear me?
I'll let you guys move, because it kind of, there's that
Run
big
it.
spew of dust and then a cracking as it kind of pulls itself loose from this ancient mechanism. So
I'll make
there is
eye
kind of
contact with
a
you.
moment where the
Run.
gears kind of quote unquote start to move. So you do have a moment to run if you need to.
Oh, run. Oh shit, there's 2 of us on here. There's 3 of us, run! We live.
I accidentally keep opening like the character menu.
So you guys sprint your way back along the bridge as the doors begin to grind open, and you kind of it catches the backs of your heels, whoever's last, as it swings slowly open, and now kind of sits in this position here. So the doors are now wide open, and you can see kind of a small passageway that leads through the towering wall into the fortress.
Oh. I guess do we just go in?
I was like, no one opened it?
You-
Phew, phew.
You don't see anyone standing in that passageway. It's just empty.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Hello.
that's in a peephole.
Sometimes you just gotta knock, man. Doors be opening for you.
They got a peephole, then they can just like one of the little slidey ones. They could talk to us
Oh.
through there.
See, they didn't think of that. They should have done that.
Yeah, for the home renovation.
What if we were what if we were murderers? They just let murderers in.
I mean, aren't we technically
No,
kind of sort of murderers?
Everything we murdered was a justified reason.
They were bad, yeah. We're
Well,
heroes.
okay.
It was defense, not murder.
Dream defense.
All right.
The Dream Defenders.
So-
The Dream Defender Squad.
You make your way into the errant fort. And find yourselves standing in a massive courtyard as you pass through the tunnel beyond the wall. And in that courtyard, you can see a multitude of crumbling statues, all standing vigilant. At the very center of the courtyard, surrounded by a ring of bushes, you can see flowers growing.
Well, that's magical.
Very pretty.
Those flowers should be dead.
Not sure how I feel about all the bats.
You know what? They're kind of growing on me. You know, the more I look at them, the more I'm like, yeah, y'all kind of cute.
Yeah. Hey, what are these statues like exactly?
Funny you should say that. Irving, as you walk up to that statue, you gaze up at this kind of towering knight on horseback, and as you walk up to it, it begins to move.
No, thank you.
Take a big step back there. Oh, mother of Jesus.
Nightshade, as you
immediately look at the other one.
Nightshade, as you're looking at that kind of bat-winged statue there, you notice the one off to your right beginning to move as well. As the two knights climb from their horses and draw giant stone weapons.
We come as friends.
Hello.
Everyone, be really friendly right now.
Hey! Nice to meet you. You guys opened the
Look at
door for
me.
us.
Yeah.
You allowed us in. It's gonna be kind of a dick move if you try to kill us when you let us in.
Yeah,
Totally
we have
not
some
cool.
constructive criticism for the place if you're open to hearing it.
We
Maybe
have
we
some
could help
few
renovate.
designs.
Love the
The
roses.
the knights themselves make no indication that they even understand that you're talking at all. Instead, they just begin to advance towards you. Roll initiative.
Aye.
Everyone, get ready.
Aye.
Did my result not send?
I saw an 11 that you rolled. Nice.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Which for you we up to 13. I didn't see Irving's didn't enter, but I see it. And then Faye's didn't enter as well, but I can see it. Perfect.
Sadness.
All right. So we've got 8 for Duja, 13 for Nightshade, 20 for Irving, and 7 for Ben. Just because they can't see the chat, so I have to make sure to call rolls out too. You guys can help me with that by just saying your rolls, even if they're entered into the chat, since they can't see them.
We helpers.
The Dream Helpers.
We're dream defenders. I guess you can call us D&D.
Roll credits. Campaign over.
That's it. End of the campaign.
All right. So top of the turn order is going to be actually this statue here, because it rolled a crazy high roll. So as it pulls itself from its stone slumber, it begins to stomp towards Irving with its giant greatsword that it has hefted over one shoulder. It's just going to swing it down and attempt to slash you. One moment. So that's going to be a hit. I just gotta grab something.
he's going to like slice, and then the top half of Irving's just going to go like shh.
We lost one, guys. We gained 2 though.
Ah, well, it's fine. I was trying to see if my little notepad that had all of your ACs next to each other was within arm's reach of where I'm sitting. But I don't know. I don't know where it is. I moved it and then I don't know where it is. So, if I ask you what your AC is, just tell me so that I can reference it easily. But I did check Irving, so that does indeed hit you.
Oh, 2 Irvings.
Hey, how much?
That is going to 2, 4. That's going to hit you for 8 slashing.
Ugh.
That's a
Zoinks.
yikes.
Okay.
Actually, 1 minute. I'm gonna find it. This is really annoying me because I want the other notes that I have on it, and I just realized that I don't have it.
We can talk battle strategies.
Yeah. It is that is the end of its turn. So it is Irving's turn. So just decide what you want to do, but maybe don't do anything yet. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be honest, guys. I've never fought stone before, but I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be kind of difficult.
Should we concentrate our forces on one so we can knock out one faster, or divide?
If we can distract one and keep one at bay, then we can totally take one out all together, and it'll be a lot quicker. And maybe a lot less hurty for all of us. Irving, you're already at half HP!
Oh.
Oh, good heavens!
He's not playing around. He
He
means business.
Why would he let us in just to murder us? He is not a very good host.
Well, you did tell him that he could have let in murderers. Maybe he thought he did.
He is the murderer. I wonder if we just run to
Maybe.
the door. Can they follow us through the door?
I
fit
don't
in
think they
there?
would survive on the
small.
bridge.
I don't think so.
Leave out.
But also, they could have closed the doors. So
Oh yeah,
I
that'd
was
be
like, if
interesting
anything,
to be able
either
to-
the door closed or the bridge breaks, and now we're stuck looking at the fortress.
of the scale, the fortress.
The fortress.
I have rope.
Or swing. I'm thinking I don't even know the turn order yet. I got 7 though, so I know I'm gonna be one of the last. That man's definitely moving in on us before we get a chance. I can always minor illusion and distract one of them. But I don't know how long it will hold off.
I'm not sure. They don't seem like they're sentient or anything. So I don't know how to like prick or beat them with charisma or something like that.
Oh my god, I was looking at Irving, I'm looking at your sheet right now, and I was like, when did I get all these new freaking spells? I was so confused. I'm gonna be
I
honest,
think I'm gonna
guys.
get this
I'm
one
gonna
up
run to
here.
that door. I'm gonna run to that door and see if I can open the door.
yeah, maybe like this
I
is the
don't think.
security system, and
Yeah, like look how big they are. There's no way they can fit through that small door.
Okay, I'm back.
You mean at the
we
front?
can like, tell them to stop.
Yeah, door right here.
Yeah.
So Irving, your turn.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to firstly use Cape of Chaos to teleport. I think this is like 30 feet. That's 30 feet. Yep.
Yep.
Over here. And, I hope I don't roll another D1. What?
Well,
Okay. Okay. It's a
it hasn't
4.
taken any damage, so it wouldn't heal it much.
Yeah.
What's a 4? I forgot.
Okay. Oh boy. One sec. This is a very long text blurb.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
I should try to reformat it better, but it kind of crunches whatever formatting I put into there into that little text thing.
Yeah. All right. Fourth is you leave behind a blizzard 10 feet in the
Okay.
spot. They must make a con save against my spell save or have their movement reduced to 0 until the next turn.
Okay. Until your next turn? Or what next turn?
Until their next turn.
Okay. He already took his turn, but he'll still give him damage. He fails it. So roll the damage again.
Damage for like cold damage?
Yeah, I forget if it says an exact amount or if it's a roll, like a d6. Or does it just reduce movement? I forget.
Yeah, it
Just
doesn't.
cold
This particular one doesn't do damage. Some of them do damage. Some of them are just like conditions.
It's been several weeks, so I kind of forgot that item a little bit. I should have read it.
It's cool. All right, and then like, is that an action? I think that's an action or a bonus action.
It's made to equivalent Misty Step, so it's bonus.
Okay. All right. First time I've used that in a while, so. All right.
And end of his next turn, to clarify. So on his next turn, he won't be able to move. That's an important clarification. So it's still your turn, Irving.
So, yeah, for my action, I think I'm gonna try to cast Chromatic Orb.
Very well.
There we go. Hold an 18.
That'll hit. Presuming you're aiming at him still.
Yep.
That'll hit.
The 16 cold damage.
16. All right. Yeah, you see frost kind of form across the statue's surface, and as it spreads and kind of damages the statue, you see parts of the stone begin to kind of crumble off. Is that the end of your turn, Irving?
Nice. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Very well. That brings us to Nightshade.
Okay, first off, I'm going to move back. Let's go.
Just to clarify, you measure from the space you're on.
Okay.
There you go. That's better.
Okay, I'm gonna move back here.
Very well.
Then I will do an Eldritch Blast to the one that is got the frozen on it, the left one.
All right. Yeah, it should
Yeah.
still be in range.
Hit. 16 for hit.
A 16 does hit.
Okay. 8 damage.
All right. Your Eldritch Blast slams into the side of the statue, kind of right along its rib cage, and just completely kind of disintegrates a chunk of the stone there, leaving a hole in its chest. But the statue still is standing.
Excellent. And that will end my turn.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to the next errant knight, which is going to charge its way towards our druid.
What's up, man? You a big boy.
And it's just going to swing its giant stone greatsword. It's more of almost a blunt instrument, but it's swinging it so hard that it's slashing down. It's just a
Oh,
large
shit.
kind of blunt stone sword, a
Oh,
greatsword.
shit.
So it brings that
Sounds
down
fun.
over its head at you, Bang. What's your AC?
12.
12. Yeah, 12. It's gonna hit a 12.
Bring it.
So that's going to be another 8 actually.
Damn.
Quite a roll.
Okay. No, I'm still kicking. I'm gonna spit at him. Pwah!
Alrighty. So that's the end of that errant knight's turn, which will bring us right to Duja.
Right. I'm gonna run up this guy. And then I'm gonna use my arc splitter. $11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit. You swipe your axe at it, and it just kind of clangs right off the hard stone.
I feel the vibrations going through
Yeah, it shoots
my
all the way up,
hand
all the way up to your
ankle.
elbows. Yeah.
And I guess I'll enter a rage,
Very well.
and that'll be my turn.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Also, what do you manifest when you rage? Since you get to manifest a beast body part.
Give me Alright, I'm gonna get a tail. My underneath my no, yeah, underneath my elephant tail comes a beast tail.
Yeah, very well. Yeah, it's open to interpretation. If you want 2 tails, you can have that. If you want your existing tail to get cooler, you can do that. Really up to you.
2 tails, 1 butthole.
If that's the end of your turn, if that's the end of your turn,
Yeah.
then that brings us to Bay.
I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta do something real fast. Hold on. Duja, don't forget what you just said. I'm gonna quote that. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading my totems real fast. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna hold off on. Ah! It's been a minute since I've been in combat, guys. I'm fumbling. I have summoned beast. Do I summon it? That's the action. The next turn I get to use my beast, or is it summon beast? Boom, use the beast.
It should specify in the spell.
I was hoping it would, but it did not.
Yeah, sometimes they.
Shut. Oh god.
Shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours. Right?
Okay. But then, with that being said,
So it's a separate thing from your turn.
okay. Then yeah, with that being said, I am going to summon thy beast. And ooh, I don't like how that looks. And it's gonna be a goat. It's a goat. Boop.
I see. Oh, there you go.
Ah. And be right in front. And I'm gonna set myself up for success. And that would be Bay's turn. And then for my little goat, it is a land animal, and it is gonna attempt to maul. So.
Use your spell attack modifier,
Oh. Spell attack modifier +5.
which is a +5. Yeah. So it gets
Plus
a +5
5.
on the roll.
So roll 1d20 plus 5?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. I got 11. Well, that's embarrassing. It's a baby goat. He's nervous.
Yeah. The goat tries to like headbutt the statue with its horns, but the horns just kind of meet stone and it kind of rattles its head a little bit, wobbles back and forth.
I'm just like, oh no!
Very well. Is that the end of the bestial spirit's turn?
That is the end of our turn. Yep.
Very well.
Survive,
that-
Irving. Survive.
That brings us back to the top of the turn order. Upon which you see both knights, kind of the four of you all see both knights straighten up as if they've kind of received new orders. They kind of suddenly change their posture. And they both begin to cast. They both begin to cast
Oh!
Great Cleave.
Oh no.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That then brings us back to the first errant knight's turn. It is his turn. And so at the top of his turn, he can't move this turn, but he can just immediately finish the cast of that Great Cleave. That was really bad luck on him rolling so high on initiative. So at the top of his turn, Great Cleave finishes casting. So Duja, make a con save.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
13.
At 13, not good enough.
I.
But this is slashing damage, so it will be cut in half by your rage.
Okay. Phew.
All right, so that'll be 6 slashing damage, Duja.
Alright.
So it finishes as the cast of Great Cleave, and then it can't move, so it ends its turn. Which brings us to Irving. Irving, one of the
I am
knights
going
is-
to.
One of them is damaged, but the other one is casting at Bay. What do you do?
I am going to throw a firebolt at this guy over here and fail.
11 does bounce harmlessly off. Kind of just
Oh, no.
dissipates on the stone, leaves some kind of blackened marks, but doesn't cause any damage.
I'm gonna look you dead in the eyes, Irving. Just no emotion.
It was really nice knowing you, Bay.
I've had fun.
Really fun
I wish
trip.
I should have died naked.
I've left a very interesting ghost behind. Sorry,
What I do,
that seemed like
baby. That's what I do.
So, anything else, Irving?
No, that's it. That's my turn.
Very well. Nightshade.
Would these things be considered humanoids, or because they're kind of humanly shaped, or?
They'd be generally considered constructs.
Okay.
Since they're stone statues, they haven't given you any indication that they're particularly human or thinking for themselves. They seem to just be reacting almost robotically.
Okay. Cool.
If that helps you decide kind of what you're thinking there.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to. I'm gonna firebolt the the run on the right. Sorry.
Very well.
Let's see. Come on, hit. 21.
That does hit.
Nice.
Okie. Come on, firebolt. 1 damage. At least it hit.
A hit is a hit.
The bolt of flame kind of just chips away at the very edge of the errant knight. Maybe just takes the very tip of its helmet horn, just kind of cuts that part off.
There's someone at my door, but so I'll be right back really quick. But that ends my turn. Sorry.
Very well. Yeah, that's all good. If it's the end of your turn, then we'll get right back around to you. Go take care of that. That'll bring us to the next errant knight.
I have good berries on me. That's the last thing I'm gonna say.
So yeah, it brings down its sword in that wide arc and cleaves the entire ground there, in that pattern. So make a con save for me, Beck.
Oh no! I got 7.
All right, that's gonna be full damage.
Woo!
So
Bring it.
that's going to be 15 slashing.
Ah, fuck!
It brings its sword down hard, and the stone just kind of crashes across. You feel a couple ribs crack, and opens up kind of a bloody wound on your chest.
I am wheezing.
But that is basically all it can do, since it has no reason to move. And it's already done its cast, so that'll bring us to Fuji's turn.
Hey, I'm gonna try again with my bark splitter.
Very well, go for it.
Don't fail me, dice, please. Let's go. 23 to hit.
Very well. This time, you find some purchase with your axe. Roll your damage.
4 damage.
All right, you chip away at another chunk kind of on the leg of this giant statue. Chopping away, but not getting too far. Anything else, Duja?
Nah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to Bay. Bay, you're feeling a little bit injured.
Wheezing.
What, 4 hit points?
4 hit points left. Okay. Well, with that being said, yeah, I think I can activate a totem and still do a spell, yes?
Yeah, totems are different
Okay.
from your spells, so as long as it's bonus action and action kind of stuff, then you're good.
But then with that, I am going to cast my unicorn totem.
Very well. What's that one do again for everybody?
This one, oh, the wrong one. Hold up.
I was just resizing it.
Your unicorn allows all of us to have an advantage on ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura, which we really don't need. We see them. But it also, every time I cast a spell that restores hit points, everyone gets hit points equal to my druid level, which is 4.
Okay, so they get extra.
Yep,
And just for
extra.
reference, this is the radio. So everybody but Nightshade benefits from it, unless you move it.
I
Alright.
moved.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, that gets everybody. They're on the very edge, but it's fine. It gets everybody. All Nightshade has to do is move slightly more forward. It's fine. We can say that benefits everyone.
And then with that, I am going to... I'm gonna cure wounds myself. And everybody, if you need it, you can have a +4 to your hit points. What did I get? 13. And that will be me. And then for my little guy, he's going for the man that almost killed his mother.
Very well.
Good. 13.
13 does not hit.
Ah, motherfucker. You lucky. This you rattling my child's brain right now.
They're big stone statues. They do have a pretty high AC.
Makes sense, makes sense. I'm gonna look disappointingly at my child, and that'll be the end of it.
Very well. So that brings us back to the end of the turn order, upon which both of our statues straighten up again, receiving new marching order. So to help you guys with the reference, this is gonna be blue. This one's gonna be red. You can see those little symbols, right?
I see him.
Then they both kind of straighten up, and you see them actually look sort of beyond you guys. Not really looking at you in particular, but each zoning in on another location in the courtyard. So, one moment. One of them looks... Oh, not that one. One of them looks... Here.
Uh-oh.
The other one looks here.
Uh-oh.
But they don't immediately do anything. That's just the top of the turn order. As you see them both straighten up and find a new location. And then they resume combat. So, back at the top of the turn order, that brings us to this errant knight, the one that's pretty badly wounded. It's got lots of parts kind of crumbling off one of its arms. It's kind of almost fallen off. It's got big chunks out of its chest. It's just gonna swing again at Duja. Great sword.
Yay.
18 hits you, right? Doesn't it? I forget your AC, but I think it does.
Yeah, I'm 15 AC.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ugh.
But it's still gonna cut that damage in half. So that's going to just be 5 slashing.
Okay.
And then it ends its turn. Will bring us to Irving.
Okay. I am going to book it. So. Okay. I feel like that's probably safer. And
Very
going to lob another firebolt at him. 16 hit.
16 does hit. Aiming at this one now.
Oh yeah, this one. Sorry about that.
Arrow. Yeah, 16 does hit.
And that does a whopping total of 2 damage.
You guys have gotten some brutal damage rolls this fight. All right. Yeah, so you cut off another little chunk of him, but still standing. Anything else?
Man. That'll be my turn.
Very well. Nightshade. Now your turn.
Okie dokie. There we go. Nightshade's definitely gonna do the same thing and book it first thing. Probably right about here. And let's do an Eldritch Blast on the blue one.
Very well.
20 hit.
That does hit.
Yeah, come on. Come on. 9 damage.
All right, you kind of blow off another large chunk of the creature. This time, blowing one of its arms clean off.
Ooh.
The one that it's kind of not holding the great sword in, still kind of bracing it against its shoulder, but now it's missing an arm.
Excellent.
It now looks on the verge of crumbling. Even just a stiff breeze might knock it over. Anything else?
Excellent. No, not at the moment. That's it for me.
Very well. Then that brings us to this errant knight, which I'm gonna say does not perceive this as a threat since it hasn't damaged it at all. I would imagine the errant knight probably hasn't even noticed that goat exists,
No, my child.
since it doesn't exactly have nerve endings to notice it being
Oh, it's okay, little man.
hit from behind like that, especially because it's not doing any damage. So
Mama
it's just
still
gonna
loves you.
swing at you again, Bay.
Come at me.
That was a 16. Does that hit you? Forget
That
your-
definitely
oh,
hits
yeah,
me.
you're at 12.
That got me.
I always forget you guys' ACs. I was used to the other party's AC.
We're just babies.
Oh, but that was a pretty low roll. That's just gonna be 6 damage. 6 slashing.
Well, that sounds beautiful.
Which
My
will bring
ribs
us
hurt.
to. That'll bring us to Duja's turn.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna hit it with my tail.
Very well. Go for it.
I tend to hit.
You smack it with the tail, but just hard stone. Anything else?
Nah. I'm gonna stay here.
Very well. Then that brings us to Bay.
All right. I have like no attacking spells. What is wrong with me?
Utility druid.
I'm a utility person. Okay. Well, with that being said, then I am gonna take my Dream Shepherd staff, and I'm gonna attempt to bonk my man. Bonk bonk.
Very well.
Oh, for the love of God, let me do something. Why did it send that whole thing?
It's trying to show you the whole thing that you can cast with it, but you just want to hit
That,
it. Right?
that's nice. I just want to hit it. Click.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna type it out.
That is a little weird. It's because it's not counting it as a that's
Oh my good heavens! Should have done the hawk, guys. God, dosh, diggity dang it.
yeah, you smack it with the staff, but it just kind of glances right off the hard stone.
I'm gonna disappointingly shake my head and then. Dun, 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 dun. I will cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Feral
Anybody who needs it, that's in my aura, you get 4.
should be everybody still. I think maybe Nightshade moved out of
I-
it. Maybe Irving moved out. Let's
I
check.
think
They might
it's
have moved
I
out.
think.
I forgot they moved, so we have to check. I don't like to leave it on because it's kind of obtrusive.
If
But
it's a lot. But yeah. All right. Well, Duja, if you need it, you can have 4 hit points restored.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Woo! And then my little goat feels offended, and he's gonna hit with all his might, and I hope he does it.
all right, let's see.
Come on, little guy. I believe in you. 14?
14 doesn't hit.
God gosh. This is a disappointment, child.
I mean, it's pretty realistic, I suppose.
Son, please.
Baby goat versus statue would probably not end very well for the goat.
Hey, my baby goat has a lot of confidence in itself. It has not been fearful once.
Anything else then? Is it moving or?
Would this count as advantage if we attack it like this?
No.
Oh,
If
well.
you're talking about flanking, no.
He come to mom.
We don't use flanking.
He could. We'll do that. We'll do it right there. Then he's just gonna chill out right there, and that would be me.
Farewell. Then at the end of the turn order, the errant knights complete their marching order, so they will walk to the destination, stomping heavily across the courtyard. So
can I attack them when he moves?
Just barely misses. You guys can make AOPs against them, but they'll be with disadvantage because these are giant statues that are stomping on you as they do so. So you can do it, but you'll get disadvantage.
I'm with it still.
Bay and your Bestial Spirit and Duja can all make AOPs against these two. But Duja, you're gonna have to do something else for me too, because you're getting trampled.
Wait, make a what?
An attack of opportunity, so just another axe attack.
Well,
with disadvantage, so roll twice and we'll use the lower result. But it's also gonna stomp on you before you get your AOP, so no matter what, even if you destroy it with your attack of opportunity, it's still gonna get the damage. Since it was standing right here. So it's gonna stomp on you, and then it's gonna go here, and then you'll get your AOP. So it's gonna get to damage you first.
Oh, no.
You got walked on.
But you did hit it, so we'll see if you kill it after you get trampled.
Okay, I hope I did it right.
you did it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So make another con save.
Please. I was gonna be a 14 and then it rolled.
All right, so you're gonna take some damage, but this is bludgeoning, so it's still gonna be cut in half.
Okay.
So that's 6 bludgeoning. As it stomps on you, and then as it kind of continues along its path, you whirl around and swing your axe at its back, and so roll damage.
Something good. 3, 6. Nice, I guess.
Damage is damage, baby.
All right, so it tramples you, but as it moves away from you, you whirl around, swing at it with your axe, and you just kind of bury the axe right into its back. And as you kind of wrench it free, the statue just begins to crumble as it continues to walk. Its feet kind of fall out from under it as it just collapses into rubble. Yeah, so it doesn't get very far as you destroy it before it can continue walking.
All right, I'll take that. Nice.
But
Can
you
my
can make
baby goat do it?
I think it has the ability to take reaction. I don't see why it wouldn't. But you can both, but you're both gonna have disadvantage.
I did it. I rolled a 4.
Okay,
It didn't work with me.
You missed. You can let the goat do it though.
All right, goat. Now's your moment. Now's your moment of shining. Okay, well, you're not starting off well. It can only get worse from there.
Yeah, it can only get worse. So that's gonna be a miss. You don't have to roll twice if you don't want to.
I'm okay. Well, maybe the next roll is gonna be good.
All right. So that's the end of the turn order, which will bring us would have brought us back to that errant knight, but it's destroyed. So that'll bring us to Irving.
All right. Okay. Firebolt time again. I'm trying to conserve some of my spell slots in case whatever in here sucks. Oh, that was really bad.
Yeah, your firebolt goes wide. You actually you singe some of the roses.
Oh no, not the roses.
Aw. You're starting fires.
Oh well. End of my turn.
Very
Oh
well.
no.
Nightshade, it's your turn.
Okay. First up, we're gonna bunny hop on back. Hippity hoppity. Okay. And then we're gonna turn around and use a good old fashioned Eldritch Blast again
All right.
on this Lassen guy. 14.
14 misses.
Oh. Well,
Mhm.
we whip around and we fail, so we feel sad now. So never mind that.
The
Alright,
goat will bite you to make you feel better.
if that's the end of your turn.
That's nice.
Bye.
Yes.
The errant
Very nice.
knight is actually going to it's gonna spend its turn putting out this fire.
Oh, I feel bad for murdering him.
It immediately, as soon as it notices that the roses are on fire, it just forgets that you guys are there and spends time putting out the flames. And then, as it kind of stands back to its feet, it then hefts the great sword once more. So, Dujo, it's your turn.
Okay. Guess I'll just run this way. Wait, how far was it? There.
Don't forget
Okay.
that you can dash if you want to.
Oh. I think I'll be okay. Wait, actually, let me see.
Dashing, of course, doubles your movement, but then it uses your action to do so, so you couldn't attack on the same turn. But you do also have like ranged weapons, I think, right?
Yeah,
So you got
but
options.
I don't think it'll reach. So I'll I will dash. I'll dash around here. Where was it again? Oh wait, oh. Yeah, right there. Thank you.
I
Alright,
got
here
you.
I go.
Phew.
My memory is too bad.
You can get further than that if you wish, but you can stay there if you want.
I think I'll stay here. Keep
Farewell?
a little bit of distance.
Then that brings us to Bay's turn.
Well, I'm gonna move my totem a little bit, make sure that you got the majority of everybody. And what's my HP at? 22.
Quickly flash the radius for you, so you can see.
Oh, Lord.
Serving a Nightshade aren't in it, but that's alright.
Phew. Sorry, Nightshade. The goat's not in it either.
Alright, there you
Alright,
go.
then with that, I'm a druid. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna stay back. This is not my forte. Um, can you frostbite stuff? I'm gonna. No, he has high con. Never mind, that's stone. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire an arrow at him. Bling, bing bong. It's a 10. Whew. What was that missing?
Then the
What
arrow
was
just
that?
the arrow strikes the giant stone statue, but just clatters to the ground.
Right, hey guys, I'm off my game today. I'm gonna have my little baby goat run up again. He is persistent. And he's gonna try it again. Let's get one hit. Let's get one hit for me. And I will be a proud mom. I am not proud of you. Not a
Disowned.
single bit of me is proud of this child.
He's going to the orphanage after this.
I'm not. I can't be a mother. Well, yeah, that's my go, guys.
Very well. Then that'll bring us to Irving.
All right, Irving, fuck him up.
Okay. How far am I from this guy now? 60 feet. Okay, perfect. Exactly how beat up is he at this point?
He's
How
almost perfectly fine.
crumbled is he looking?
He is
Dang.
perfectly healthy.
He's been dealt like 1 hit point of damage, I think.
Yeah.
He's missing like the very tip
Right.
of one of his horns, and that's it.
I'm gonna try to hit him with the chromatic orb again.
Oh!
Delete. Another one!
Today's our day.
Another one, huh? Do you pick the damage of chromatic orb? Is that what it is? I forget.
Yeah, you pick the damage type. This
But
one, this type was cold damage again.
this was cold again. Okay.
Those roses are gonna look like they got hit by a blizzard in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, we'll say the cold doesn't do anything. Viral, anything else, Irving?
Oh gosh, I don't have like any bonus actions, so yeah, that's gonna be it for now.
Very well. Nightshade.
We're gonna try another Eldritch Blast on him.
Go for it.
Hiya! It's Nate. I don't think that hits.
That does not hit.
So never mind. I'm just gonna move then.
We've gotta find some sort of way to maximize our rolls, okay? We need some advantage around here.
We are doing great.
I'm just gonna move right here, closer to Bay. We can hold hands from a distance.
Hold
And
my
I'm
hand
done.
from a distance.
All right. Then that'll bring us to the errant knight, who I think is going to continue to ignore that thing, because
Understandable.
it barely qualifies as a threat, so it's just going to stomp off towards Duja. So you can give it an A up if you want.
Make mother proud, please. Make me proud. 15.
A 15 does hit just barely.
Oh my god. I'm a proud mom. I don't even know what damage it does. Hold up. Alright. Oh, wait. Click. It's gonna do. I did the wrong thing. Hold on, guys. It's gonna do 12 damage.
All right, that's pretty good damage.
Hey, my little child, when he decides to do things, he does it right.
All right. Yeah. So as the statue kind of wanders away from what it deems to be not a threat, the little goat headbutts the back of its calves, kind of, and just cuts a chunk clean off. As it stomps, it's gonna continue to stomp because that was kind of its marching order, but it does cut a big chunk off of it. That's pretty good damage.
Don't underestimate my goat.
But it's still standing, so it's going to just have that great sword and chop at Duja, which will hit for another. That's going to hit you for 5 slap
5. Okay.
and pass it right to your turn. Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare fight for you guys because you all have very low AC and they have very high AC. So.
Well, hopefully I get lucky this time. I'm going to use the bark splitter.
Good juju, good juju, good
Yeah,
juju.
you mean just attack with Bark Splitter, not using its special trait, right?
Yes.
Okay. It has been a while, so I don't mind if you guys have forgotten some stuff and want me to re-explain. It is in your inventory if you want to reread Bark Splitter.
Okay, I'll read it after. I'll just go ahead and.
We're in the moment. I gotta just
Yeah,
go.
for sure. You don't have to read it now, but Bark Splitter has like an AoE attack you can do in a big line.
Oh.
You can force stuff to make dex save.
15
does hit. 15 does hit.
Let's go. Let's get some damage in. Give me good juju dice.
Good juju, good juju.
13.
All right. Yeah, with Bark Splitter, you carve another chunk out of the statue, sending it crumbling to the grass below. It now looks decently damaged. It's got some pretty big chunks missing. Anything else, dude?
No, I'm gonna stand my ground.
Very well. Faye, what do you do?
Well, I I'm not running over there. I'm just gonna head toward the door. I believe in y'all. I'll look back and yeah, we will attempt to shoot this construct again, but we will miss with that. And instead, my child will see my sadness and he's gonna run over there to defend his mother's honor. And he will try again. He saw how
Very well.
proud mom got the last time. He said, "Oh, I gotta do that again."
Alright,
Oh, he did it again!
that'll hit. Roll damage.
$13.
13 damage. All right, yeah, it carves another big chunk as the goat collides its horns with the statue. It sends kind of a shockwave right up the statue itself, and you see more chunks begin to crumble off of it. It's missing kind of an entire shoulder, parts of its chest now. It looks really badly damaged.
I've never been so proud of my child before. And that'd be me.
That's the end of your turn. So at the top of its turn, this errant knight is going to at the top of the turn order, sorry, not the top of its turn. It's gonna charge another Great Cleave. Yeah, right at Duja. And then that'll pass the turn order to Irving.
Okay. Gonna try another firebolt, and if I miss again, I swear. Come on, please. Sorry, hit that twice by accident. 14.
Yeah, we used the first one. The 14 doesn't hit, just barely misses. Glances off the stone and fizzle.
Man. Gosh, okay. That'll be my turn again.
Very well. Nightshade.
Eldritch Blast once again. Let's
Alright,
give
go
us
for
a
it.
good old. Come on, let's
See if you
go.
can
Come
kill it.
on, 11.
Oh.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Good luck,
That'll
Duja.
miss.
Never
That'll miss as
mind.
well.
Good luck, Duja.
So if that's the end of your
Sorry.
turn, Nightshade,
Yes.
then
Yeah, it is.
the errant knight brings its great sword down in a giant cleave and is going to slash Duja. So make a con save, Duja.
Okay. 23.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's a success. So it's going to be cut in half twice for you. So this should not be much damage at all. That's just 3 slashing.
Awesome.
It only gets a slight glancing blow against you. Which will bring us right to your turn. As you kind of step out of the way of the sword, what do you do?
I ready my axe once more. Not gonna use the special, or else Mr. Goat is not good. It's not gonna be pretty for the goat.
Please don't kill my child. He's just
I mean,
now
you-
making me
You
proud.
could pivot around so that you don't hit the goat, but
It's okay.
a 21 will hit.
Noise, and let's get some good damage, please. Okay,
Let's go 7.
7. I'll take it.
All right. So as the errant knight kind of brings its great sword down, and you step out of the way, it has to kind of lean down to follow through on the swing as it hits the ground. And as it leans down, you just take your axe and just bury it right in the helmet. And the helmet just sort of begins to crumble under your axe, and then so too does the rest of the statue as it collapses
Get out of here.
into pieces and lies still on the grass below.
Kind of feel bad he was putting out the fire.
I do feel bad. That was a little tug at the heartstrings. Where's my child?
He's
Let
doing
me
his
see my
job.
child. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, what a good boy you are. But only for like 2 times were you a good boy. Come here, my good boy. What a good boy.
child with me? Is my child still with me? Hold up.
I don't remember how long they last.
I know it lasts for an hour, but no, if it's only in combat, do they survive?
I don't think there's any spell that specifies like combat versus non-combat. It's just time.
Oh.
Usually they use
Okay.
the 1 minute timer to basically say this is a one combat spell. Because combat usually takes about a minute in real time, so
I got at least 40 minutes with you still, man. Let's go.
yeah, definitely at
My
least 20
child.
for sure.
What are you
Yeah,
going to name him?
Son. He is Son.
Oh,
That's it. It's just Son. Well,
So as the statues fall still, what do you guys do?
take a little breather. Woo!
Yeah, that
How's
was,
everybody? How's everybody doing? Irving, how
could
are
be
you
better.
doing?
and a little bruised. How are the rest of you guys?
Well, I don't even know. Oh, I feel fine. I think my ribs are broken, but other than that, I feel great.
Could be better over here, but you know, better than death.
Are we like healing word better or like cure wounds better? You're gonna be healing word better now. Boop, healing word. You can have 8.
Well, thank you.
You live. Irving, you need some cure wounds. You need some healing word as well. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
I figured.
feeling some, yeah, thank you.
May have 9.
Oh, that's more than enough, actually. I'm feeling great now.
Perfect. All right. Well, that was not fun, and if there's any more of these things inside, I will not have a fun time here. Goodbye, unicorn.
I'm looking really suspiciously at the rest of these statues.
Yeah,
I'm never
like-
gonna
I'm-
trust a
I'm gonna
statue
try to-
again
I'm
after
gonna
this.
try to get in. I'm gonna try to get him before another one tries to murder me. Son, stay behind
As you
Mom.
kind of make your way towards the door, these doors a lot smaller. They're kind of just normal sized doors now, made of kind of a finely ornate and engraved wood. As you approach them, they actually creak open slightly, and you can just kind of see a little crack in them.
What do you see, Knight? What is there? You see anything?
You look.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna look through.
Yeah, as you kind of lean in to look through the gap in the door, you just see another giant eyeball.
Oh!
And
We're
as you
watching.
kind of like react and with a start and kind of move back a little bit, Nightshade, the eyeball actually does too.
There's a giant eyeball in there.
Well, don't be rude. Introduce yourself.
It was staring at me.
You were staring at it.
Well,
I
fair
think
enough.
both of you are being very rude to each other. This is not how you make friends. We talked about this.
You're right. You're right. Hello. Eyeball friend. I am Nightshade. And I have other people with me. You just probably can't see them through this tiny crack. I don't know. But who are you?
Yeah, after a moment's pause after you ask the question, you see the door actually creak open a little bit further, and you see that eyeball reappear, and then the doors actually push open fully, and kind of bobbing in the air, kind of flapping on leathery bat wings, you see an odd-looking creature, almost entirely eye and mouth.
Oh, I love him.
And he kind of warily is one eyeball warily darts back and forth between the 4 of you. Well, I guess including the goat, 5 of you. And then he just kind of stutters out, who are you?
We're the Dream Defenders.
Sorry, who?
Oh. Like us individually or us as a group? Because we have a group name.
I suppose both. Really?
Oh. We're the Dream Defenders. I'm Bay. This is my son. And everyone else, give it a go.
Dusha.
That's Duja.
Oh, I'm Irving.
That's Irving. And you have already met Nightshade.
Hi.
I see. I'm Argo, the
Oh.
the Lord's head butler.
Oh.
Oh, you're a butler?
You are a very, very, very handsome butler. Look at you. You don't got no thumbs. I wouldn't want a butler without thumbs.
I bet he's got
Um,
a keen eye.
You seem
Uh,
you seem, you seem kind of look past the group towards the statues, and he says, "What was it you who destroyed the errant knights, the sentinels?"
They started it.
They tried to destroy us first, to be fair.
They
Yeah, you
did
guys
start it.
let us in, and
Very rude.
I really must apologize. I've not the ability to stop them. That belongs only to the Lord.
Well,
Oh,
is your lord a
well.
dick?
oh.
Who invites people in just to murder them?
Lord Arthas is
Oh.
not well.
Oh. So he is a dick. He's a sick.
Not
What's it come down
well.
with?
It was
Yeah.
I who opened the outside gates for you,
Oh, so you're
but-
the dick that tried to murder us.
but I could not disable the guards.
That's okay.
I'm
we took care
guessing-
of them.
So I'm guessing the guards are in place to protect your lord. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
What kind of illness has he contracted?
I'm not sure.
Well, what are the symptoms? He got a runny nose. He coughing a lot. He looking a little dead. Is he a little bony?
My lord is well. He doesn't do anything at all.
Are you sure he's not already dead?
Oh,
He
well.
simply sits and only eats and drinks enough to sustain himself, but other than that, nothing at all.
Hmm.
Listen,
Well-
you lot are capable, right? If you took
Oh,
down
very much so.
the sentries, then you must be.
yeah.
It depends on what
Capable
you're about to
with
ask of us.
combat, but I'm not so sure how capable we are with whatever's afflicting him. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
certainly more capable than myself. He actually kind of lowers his voice a little bit.
it wouldn't hurt for us to look at him, I suppose.
I would ask your help in this matter, since you are outsiders of the keep, and I don't trust the others.
Others. I'm
You
gonna
mean
lean in
the
and
ones
whisper.
that are wander around the woods, lunging at people?
No, the other servants of the castle.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Perhaps
Earthquake
things
drama.
would make more sense if I were to invite you inside. Please, come in. He flutters his way back into the hall beyond.
He seems sad and kind of lonely. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. I feel
It wouldn't hurt
bad.
to help the little butler. Yeah, let's help the guy.
He's better be prepared, because if we kill his lord, he did ask for our help. He is also part of the murder.
We'll deal with that when we get there. If we get there.
If we get there, yeah. We survived so long, I think we'll be good. I have a son now. I have a purpose to live. Until he disappears in an hour. In that case, I will kill myself.
No!
So Argo kind of moves out of the way and allows you guys to enter this this hall. Inside, you find a rather resplendent-looking manor, still covered in stone statues with gently flickering candles lining every surface.
Oh, well, this is lovely. I like the atmosphere in here.
This way, if you would like to meet Lord Arthas.
Yes, we request an audience with him.
You can drag your goat back if you want. It didn't copy over.
It's okay. I'll bring him back in a second.
We'll assume he's
My
with
son
you.
lives in my heart. He's always with me. He's nibbling on my cape.
Argo flutters over to the door and, with one of his little claws, grabs it and flaps back to open it.
Oh, that shit
And,
cute.
Enters the hall here.
Fuck it, I'm going in.
So in the room beyond, you find a dining hall with a feast set out. All manner of food on all manner of plates, completely covering this long dining table. And a hearth kind of crackling in the corner. But sitting at the head of the table, in a rather ornate chair, kind of slouched into the chair, is a rather monstrous-looking fellow. He has long ears and a kind of bat-like nose with horns sticking out of his forehead. His skin is sort of sallow gray, almost green. And he stares at his plate as if he has no appetite at all. In fact, he does not even look at you guys as you enter the hall.
Oof. Oof. Good day, Lord Arthas, and I give a bow. Does he anything? Anything?
He doesn't react.
Oh, guys, I'm about to get us killed in a second. Hold up. No, I'm not. I'm not. I take back. I'm thinking of consequences. Never mind. I'm okay.
Argo flutters over to the Lord and just kind of in again sort of the hushed voice that he was using says, Lord, these folk are here to help you, and if you would just allow them to examine your condition. Lord Arthas just continues to stare at his plate, but he kind of just waves one hand dismissively.
I'm
And
gonna
then
take that as a yes.
Argo kind of looks back towards the rest of you and says, he is granted permission.
Oh, thank you, Lord Arthas. Excuse me, Argo. Child, sit and eat. With that, I am gonna start straight. I'm poking this man. I'm sniffing his ears. You smell sick? I'm looking deep in his eyeballs. I'm like, I'm sorry about this, Lord Arthas. We are gonna get very personal with each other in a second. And I'm looking at him. Is there any like outwardly signs that he's sick? He got a runny nose?
Well,
He got
beyond his monstrous form, he looks relatively emaciated. That to the obvious eye. He's thin. You can see kind of loose flesh hanging from his face.
Oof.
But if you want to know more, you can make someone. It doesn't have to be you. Can make medicine if they would.
That is wisdom. That is wisdom. I'm taking this, guys. What did I get? 14.
All right. Then yeah, you look over his condition and you estimate something is affecting him. Something's kind of eating away at him slowly. And this doesn't appear to just be like a natural state. Something is certainly influencing him. As for what,
Ooh.
I'd say with a 14, you estimate that it's probably not a sickness.
Mm-mm.
But beyond that, I can't tell you more.
Argo, when did you start noticing the change? Was Lord? I'm assuming Lord Arthas was not always like this. When did you start noticing a change in his behaviors?
No, he wasn't. It was some time after he retreated to the keep to live here
Retreated.
permanently.
Retreated? You used retreated. From what and why did he retreat?
There was a time when Lord Arthas was steward of these whole lands. But as they crumbled, Lord Arthas, well, retreated to the keep. And sometime after, he began to wither like this. Lost all interest in anything.
I would say he just has like depression, but this doesn't seem like a mental illness. Seems kind of like a magical illness. But I can't quite place my tongue on it. I mean, I don't know if you've been out there, Argo, but it does look like the land is dying. Are you aware? Does Lord Arthas tied? Oh, fuck, guys. I gotta talk to y'all in private in a second. Anyways.
I have seen the state of these lands, and they crumble away. There was a time that Lord Arthas would have tried to do something about it, but Lord Arthas shows no interest in anything anymore.
I don't think this is the Lord Arthas that you know. I think he's still in there. I think your Lord Arthas is still in this body. But I
think
believe
so
there's
too.
a magic thing. There's a magical thing holding him back. Magic is not my forte. One of my great magical users. Would y'all like to take a look at him real fast for me?
Magic
Sure,
is
I will.
not my strong suit either. I only know
Me too, Argo.
one or
Me too.
two spell.
Oh.
Argo,
nice.
what exactly does the stewardship of the land mean? Is his health directly tied to the land? Or is it just a official title?
No more than any other's health is tied to the land. It is a title. You're correct.
Right. Can I make an Arcana check and see if I can find out if anything's wrong with his magic?
Arcana or religion would work, and anyone can make them, but you can make it if you want.
Oh, religion. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make an Arcana. Oh, 19.
All right. It is not
look him over.
not a magical spell affecting him. You estimate that something is going on. There's something affecting Lord Arthas, and you can kind of feel its presence there, but it's not magical in origin. Someone hasn't cast a spell on him or something like that.
Oh.
It's not bewitched.
Guys.
There's nothing on him. Is it Bay? Oh, the roses?
The roses. He had a rose garden. There's a rose maiden. Rose maiden is dying. And if it's not if it's not medical, it's not magical. I'm assuming it's because of the rose maiden.
Go.
Lord Arthas's
Have
rose
you heard
garden.
of the Rose Maiden?
Rose Maiden? No, I only know of the Lord's rose garden. I've kept it well tended in his absence.
You did a great
It
job.
was
May have burnt
one of
some.
his most treasured possessions.
Maybe we should go look at it? I mean, the guard even stopped to take care of it. Maybe
Yeah.
it's related.
Is there a chance that we can see Lord Arthas's room?
You may. I have my own suspicion about what may have occurred if you'd like to hear it.
We would love your insight. You're
Oh,
the closest
well,
one
of
to
course,
him.
yeah.
Yes,
I-
please.
I believe that someone has cursed my lord.
Yes, you had mentioned you didn't trust the servants, or the other servants. Do you believe that one of them may have done it? Or done
That-
something?
That is my suspicion. They would have been the only ones with access to Lord Arthas.
Interesting.
After all, my lord hasn't left the castle in ages.
Yes, that does seem probable. And if the statues are tied to his will, then perhaps... maybe the curse, if there is a curse, assuming that the roses in them are directly tied. So probably someone here did do it.
Perhaps by speaking with the other servants, you could
Yes.
determine more information and come to a conclusion as to who it might have been.
Yes.
I'm not
Sounds good.
particularly strong in my mental faculties either.
Sounds about right.
I would.
I guess,
like-
could you give us a general idea of Lord Arthas's relationships with the rest of the staff?
There
Was he a
is
kind ruler?
Lord Arthas always took care of us. Always. Until he began to waste away like this. I was not sure of why anyone would want to harm him. But we're the only ones who could have, you see. Pains me to suspect my friends, but, well, it could only have been one of them.
If you had to guess which one, do you have an idea?
N-
Any of
n-
them particularly irritable often?
No, I'm not sure. That they all seemed so nice. But I have heard them whisper their own suspicions about who might have harmed my lord.
Ooh.
Again, perhaps you'd benefit from speaking with them.
Yes, I would like to see
Yes.
the Lord Room, and I believe we would like to talk to all the servants. But probably not with everybody. We'll go find them. You point us. I think it'd be better if we talk one-on-one with everybody.
Yes, they should be within the manor. If you wander, you should find them. If you have any other questions, please come and see me in the Great Hall.
Will do.
We shall.
And if you've determined the suspect, please do tell me as well, as I would like to. I would like to know.
We shall. Once we do a little investigation, we'll meet you in the Great Hall, and we'll let you know what we find out about everything.
Very well, and
If you
thank
could,
you
at least tell
again
us the
for
layout.
your assistance. Of course, come with
We're
me.
saviors.
As he kind of makes his way back towards
Try-
the Great
you know
Hall,
what?
he
My baby
points one of his claws towards this door here and goes, "That leads to my lord's master bedroom."
master bedroom.
And he kind of, as he's flapping back towards the Great Hall, he just mentions, Ichabod should be tending to the books in there. And then he kind of flaps back into the The Great Hall. And then he just stops in the Great Hall to point to all the doors and says, the bathroom is that way. I believe Wilfred is cleaning it. And the next door leads to the closets. Perhaps you might find Barnabas there. He likes to hang from the coat hangers. And then points at the far door on the end of the hall. That's storage. I believe Grigory is sorting. And then points towards the door here. That leads to the kitchens and the pantry as well. I believe the head chef, Thaska, should be cooking right now.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 suspects. Oh. I kind of want to start in the bedroom. I kind of want to snoop through Lord Arthas's stuff, see maybe if he wrote anything down.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Alright.
But unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that next time.
Oh!
Oh.
I got my notepad, I got a pen, I was like, I'm investigating.
I figure instead of trying to launch into something right now and then having to
Yeah.
cut off halfway, we might as well end right now and just let you guys.
Yep.
I'll do that same little spiel. I'll show you all the rooms and introduce them again, and then we'll start up and let you do it all next session.
Gotcha.
So we can just kind of hand it
Argo
all.
is also on my radar.
So
I
that
got
we-
my eyes on Argo.
Yeah, he would be
Yeah.
a suspect as well.
Got 6. Can't tell them though there's 6 suspects.
And yeah, so just so that you guys can kind of not have to cut off halfway and interrupt your thought process, just let you do the whole kind of Clue-esque thing in one.
Hey man,
In
I
one
love me
session.
some Clue. I ain't never lost a Clue game.
All right. So yeah, we'll end up here. We'll end here, and we'll return next week if we're able, and have a little whodunit.
Who done it?
Who's diddly done it?
This
10
was
out of 10!
this is a map that I designed with chat. We were designing a whole little
Oh, nice.
mystery story together when we were building these rooms, theming it after Clue. Yeah.
Nice. Alright.
All right.
I think he did it.
So, off the top of our heads, does anything interfere with next week?
Let me look. I should be good.
Nothing interferes with me.
now.
Zero. If anything changes, let me know. But we'll pencil ourselves in for next week, next Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We continue the campaign. Other than that, for my other streams, we're still getting the other campaigns up and running. Those things take time. You know how it is if you've ever played D&D before. Half of it is scheduling. So we will just be doing some more map making stream. We'll just get some work done on those streams, which is always relaxing and fun. So that'll be Monday and Wednesday, both 7 p.m. We'll get some map making done. All right. So to let you guys head out, if you need to, tell everyone where they can find you, starting with Boomy.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Mamana Boomy. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, and now YouTube. I started uploading YouTube videos. If you
Very
look up STFU Boomy, I'll be there. And on YouTube, I had to add an underscore at the end because somebody already took STFU Boomy, surprisingly.
Brutal. Next, Cat. I like that it loads the little link so we can see your faces in the chat. That's nice.
Hello, I am Cat Planet Shine, codename Sparkle Ryuichi. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube under Sparkle Ryuichi for fun streams and other silly shenanigans.
Alrighty. And the other two, you can tell everyone your social media if you want.
Go ahead, Irving.
Okay.
You're
I'm
the one
Charlie
that
Torn on
remember?
Twitter, and I do art sometimes. I've been on a bit of a hiatus lately, but if you want to ever commission some art or anything like that, it's just Charlie and Jorn.
Z formation snap. 10 out of 10, worth it.
And last but not least,
I'm Two Bum Nugget, or you can call me Bum. That's it. You can find me on Instagram, nothing else. It's Two Bum Nugget, going Two Bum Nugget. I post beautiful sunsets and my beautiful face. And that is it.
all right. So that's where you can find these players if you want to see more of their content.
And my
And
beautiful face.
other than that, that's all I have for you tonight. So we'll wrap up here, and we'll pick back up again with a little bit of a mystery next time. Should be fun.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.